Hello, I'm Tharindi Himaranshi. Let's begin early childhood child development of mathematical concept. How can Piaget's theory be used to teach mathematics? Choose specific concept of Piaget's theory to connect to math. Try applying pre-existing knowledge to the maths world through well-crafted word problems, providing multiple pieces of information for the students to clarify and deduce answers for problems that require reasoning skills. Mathematical concept to be introduced to preschool children. Giving children choices helps them feel like they have some power and control over what they do and is a step in growing up. Everyone likes to have choices in the things they do. Some children care providers think they need to do all the planning. They forget that children need choices. There are some children who will just go along with whatever an adult tells them to do. Others will become angry because they are not given the chance to for themselves. Giving children choices helps them feel like they have some power and control over what they do. It's a step in growing up. Giving children choices helps them feel like they have some power and control over what they do. First one in mathematical concept is the choice. Here are six important benefits to building choices into the little one's daily routine. Avoid tantrums, build confidence, cultivate a sense of value, teach responsibility, foster creativity, develop problem-solving skills. Different methods of selection related to selection activities. First one is by type in the choice. These are my in-class activities. These are my materials for activities. This is how we introduce the concept of land, air and water for the kids. I put some water, air and land for the bottle and give some pictures to the I put some water, air and land for the bottle and give some pictures to them to select right bottle. This is my geometric lessons for the children. So that is why I'm taking the global also. I'm giving some different color schemes to select the bin that put it in. This activity is for Environment Day. Kids are never too young to learn about taking care of our environment. My third activity. I'm giving different color, different in size balls to put the correct color cup. This is how I engage my students for by type. Hi, can you see some pictures in here? Yes, I can see some pictures in here. What is this? This is a pear. What color is this? It is green color. What is this? This is an onion. It is pink color. What is this? These are bananas. They are yellow color. What is this? This is a brinjal. It is purple color. What is this? This is a carrot. It is orange color. What is this? This is an orange. It is also orange color. What is this? This is a pumpkin. It is green color. What is this? This is a pineapple. It is orange color.
What is this? This is a tomato. It is in red color. What is this? This is an apple. It is in red color. How many are there in here? Okay, let's count. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 in here. Tell me a way that we can sort out these pictures. Yes, we can divide this as vegetables and fruits. Here is a vegetable basket and a fruit basket. What is in the vegetable basket? Tomato, an onion, a pumpkin, a brinjal, a carrot are in here. In the fruit basket, there is an apple, an orange, bananas, a pear, a pineapple are in here. Okay, now we count how many are in vegetable basket. Let's go. One, two, three, four, five. There are five in here. Now we go to the fruit basket. How many are there? Let's count. One, two, three, four, five. There are also five in here. The both baskets have five items. Okay, now you know how to sort this out. And also, I think you can tell me some more examples for fruit basket and vegetable basket. Thank you.
The second one is by color in the choice. These are my materials. Teaching color is difficult in kids' early age, but I can teach color with mega blocks. Children seek opportunities to color match. This is a good idea. This is quick, easy fine motor skills and color matching activity that challenge a variety of skills. This is a good craft for children to learn the traffic rules and remember it by singing. Don't step in the hot lava. This is a game that he have to hop or jump into the color which I said, so he want to think and select to where he should jump. This is a easy outdoor activity with lots of fun and learning. I am telling the color and she has to select the color which I have given after. This is an easy outdoor activity with lot of fun and learning. I am telling the color and she has to select the color which I have given. After that, she has to jump for it. This is how I engage my students for color.
Hi everyone. Can you see some flowers? Do you know about flowers? What is this flower? It is a shoe flower. It is in red color. There are five petals in here. Next one is rose flower. Do you know this flower will be more fragrant than any other flowers? What color is this rose? Yes, it is pink color. Next one is village white flower. Do you know when this flower pluck, milk is touching our hand? What color is this flower? It is in white color. Next one is Rukkatana. It has 5 petals. Shall we count them? One, two, three, 4, 5. Yes, there are 5 petals in here. What color is this flower? Yes, it is yellow color. Next one is butterfly pea. It is commonly known as Asian pigeon wings. What color is this flower? It is blue color. Let's say the color of the flowers again. Shoe flower is red color. Rose is in pink. Village white flower is in white color. Rukkatana flower is in yellow color. Butterfly pea is in blue color. I think now you know what color the flowers are. Now we sort these flowers by color. I will give you 5 flowers and I will give you 5 different glasses. You can place correct flowers inside the flower glass. Now I think you can place correct flowers inside the correct flower glass. Thank you.
Third one is by size in the choice. These are my materials for activities. These are my in-class activities. Uses and benefits of playing. Improves hand-eye coordination skills, encourages trial and errors, develops fine motor skills, teaches creativity, encourages play-based learning. Fourth one is by shape in the choice. These are my materials for the activities. These are my in-class activities. Simple activity to learn about shapes with simple materials. Learning to read with movable alphabet so they can touch the letter shape also. Fifth one is by texture in the choice. These are my materials for the activities. These are my in-class activities. Second one in mathematical concept is shapes. The appearance of an object as defined by its outer surface or outline surface. These are my in-class activities. These are my materials for activities. My first activity for shapes. I am giving some shapes for color it, like this. My second activity for shapes. I am throwing a ball for a shape and ask them what shape it is. This is a simple activity to learn about shapes with simple materials. My third activity for shapes. Kids can learn a lot while playing with the shape roll tracks. This is how I engage shapes for birds. Hi everyone, let's talk about shapes. This is a circle. Circle. This is a rectangle. This is a rectangle. Rectangle. This is a cone. Cone. This is a rectangle. The color of the rectangle is red. Red color. The door is in rectangle shape. The door is in rectangle shape. This is a cone. The color of the cone is pink. The ice cream cone is in cone shape. This is a circle. Circle. The color of the circle is blue. Blue. The clock is in circle shape. The clock is in circle shape. Now I'm going to give you an activity. So you have to match these shapes like this. Thank you. Third one in mathematical concept is one-to-one analogy. Analogy is the cognitive process of transferring information or meaning from a particular subject to another, or a linguistic expression corresponding to such a process. These are my in-class activities. These are my materials for activities. My first activity for one-to-one analogy. I am giving them a card and some photos and ask them to match with the relevant photo. My second activity for one-to-one analogy. In here, I am giving two glasses and three spoons and asking them which we need or which we not need. In here, I am talking about body parts like hands, feet, a head. For them, we need a pair of shoes, a pair of gloves, a hat. So I'm giving them a letter from these. So he selects needs to suit the requirement. This is how I engage my students for one-to-one analogy. Hi everyone. Can you see some spoons and ice cream cups here? Yes, you can see some spoons and ice cream cups. Tell me how many spoons are there on my screen? Shall we count? One, two, three, four. Four spoons are on my screen. Shall we count how many ice cream cups are there? One, two, three, four. Four ice cream cups are there. So let's match this one spoon to this ice cream. Like this. So this spoon is goes to this ice cream. This spoon is goes to
this ice cream. This spoon is goes to this ice cream. This spoon is goes to this ice cream. Now, here we go. How many spoons are there? One, two, three, four. There are four spoons in here. How many ice cream cups are there? One, two, three. Three ice cream cups are there. Okay, shall we match these like before? This spoon is goes to this ice cream. This spoon is goes to this ice cream. This spoon is goes to this ice cream. My children, do we need this spoon? No, because there is no an ice cream cup here. So we don't need the spoon. Good. In here, how many spoons are there? Shall we count? One, two, three. How many ice cream cups are there? One, two, three, four. Four ice cream cups are there. So let's match this also. This spoon is goes to this ice cream. This spoon is goes to this ice cream. This spoon is goes to this ice cream. This ice cream cup, there is no spoon in here. So we need a spoon to this ice cream cup. Okay, now I'm going to giving you a challenge. What you have to do is, in here, you have to match each parrot to his fruit. Thank you.
Fourth one in the mathematical concept is procedure. Procedure is a series of actions conducted in a certain order or manner. These are my in-class activities. These are my materials for activities. My first activity for procedure. In here, I teach them which one is small and which one is big. How the descending order is goes. I teach them how we use that in day-to-day life. My second activity for procedure. I am giving some shapes to compare which one is big and which one is small. So they are using comparative words for their vocabulary. My third activity for procedure. I am giving some boxes which are in different size. Example, big to small. So they will make the building in ascending and descending order. This is how I engage my students. Hi everyone. I have some teddies in different size. Can you see them? I want to arrange these teddies in this triangle shape. This shape has less space in left and more space in right side. Can you arrange these teddies in this triangle shape? Great, you did it. Now give some numbers to small teddy to the big teddy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From left to right. As the size of the teddy is increasing, the numbers also increasing, isn't it? Moving from small numbers to big numbers is called as ascending order. Now I'm going to giving you an activity.
What you have to do is you have to order these numbers in ascending order. Thank you.
The fifth concept is the relative position of an object. This is often describing the position of something, the time something happened, or the way in which something is done. These are my in-class activities. These are my materials. My first activity for position. I teach them on, under, inside and outside from these pictures. Children get new words from when we teach using these pictures. My second activity for position. I am doing preposition in practically to confirm what they have learned. My third activity for position. I take a round like this. I put some numbers and letters into it and some put outside of the circle and let them to pick when I said in the correct prepositions. This is how I engage my students. Hi everyone. What can you see in here? Yes, you can see two trees and some animals in here. Where is the giraffe? Tell me. Yes, giraffe is in front of the tree. Giraffe is in front of the tree. Where is the cow? Oh, cow is near to the tree. The cow is near to the tree. Where is the pig? The pig is between to these trees. The pig is between to these trees. The giraffe is in front of the tree. The cow is near to the tree. The pig is between to these trees. Okay, now you have no in front of, near, between. Now I'm giving you an challenge. What you have to do is you have to circle each picture where the mouse is in front of the object. Thank you. The sixth concept is volume consistency. Immobility is the state of not being able to move around. These are my in-class activities. These are my materials for activities. The first activity for volume consistency. I am giving some color water, same glasses and also some different size of bottles for this activity and teach them how we get to know the water volume is consistency. My second activity for volume consistency. I am giving two modeling clay balls in same color and in same size and tell them to make something from one ball and have a look of the volume and ask some question about to confirm what they have learned. My third activity for volume consistency. This is some tricky advanced experiment for toddlers. In here, I am explaining that weight and volume do not change because no material have been added or removed. This is how I engage my students. Hi everyone. Now we are going to do a science experiment.
What? A science experiment? Yes, today we are doing a science experiment and I'm going to show you a little bit right now. Right now, what you see on my screen is four objects. How many objects? Four objects. Very good. In these two objects, you have see that they have both in same size. They both have water in it. They both have the same amount of water. What does that mean? That means this water container, water that's the same as this one. So they both have the same amount of water. We have two other objects right here. We have a little container and we have a little bottle here. So what we are going to do today is that if I have both of these glasses filled with the same amount of water, I'm going to show you it right now. If I were pour it in this container or in this container, would have more water? I don't know. Why don't we check it out? So I'm going to show you the amount of water right here. So I'm going to show you the amount of the water that we have to remember it is same. If you are ready to start this experiment, raise your hands. Okay. For instance, you can see these two containers have the same amount of water. That means that this container and this container are the same because they have the exact same amount of water now. If I were to take just one cup, I will pour it in this bowl. Let's see how it is. Once I pour it into the bowl, look how much water we have in this bowl. Not a lot, right? So let me show you we don't have a lot of water in it. Right, that's okay. Now I want to take my second glass. Here it is. Now I want to take my second glass and I pour it into the bottle. Here it is. I have filled this bottle. It is all the way to the top right. Now the question is my student. Now we thought we have two objects in here. Remember, both of the glasses had the same amount of water. Now, what do you think? Does the bottle have more water? Or does the container has more water? Or do these two objects have the same amount of water? Yes or no? So, some of you have said this has more water because it filled the way to the top. That's a pretty good logical and very good answer. And some of you might say this have more water because it is longer. But children, actually they have the same amount of water. None of these two have more than the other. Why? Because they have the same. You are asking me how can they be the same if the bucket is longer and the bottle is taller? Well, why do we think that is? Because guess what? When we had water in this container, it's the exact same. It doesn't matter because this object is taller or this object is longer. It is actually the same. It's just so happened that because this is a more wider and longer container than this one, it doesn't look like it has a lot of water. But just because of this, one is smaller and more narrow, it was able to hold more. But it does not mean that this container right here has more water than this one. It is the exact same. So if I were to pour this water right back, you are going to see that why objects have the same amount of water. After pouring both waters from the two containers, let's look back. Look at the containers. Which container has more than they have the exact same water. Don't you see? Just because of the container are different does not mean it is going to hold more water. Okay, children.
What we learned today is because of these objects had the same amount of water regardless of whether we put it in a container, they are going to have the same amount of water. One of them is not gonna be more than the other. They are going to be the same. So I know this might be a little tricky for us to understand, but you can do this experiment at home and tell me about this. Thank you.
Seventh mathematical concept is numbers. An arithmetical value expressed by a word, symbol or figure representing a particular quantity and used in counting and making calculations. These are my in-class activities. These are my materials. Firstly, I am doing this activity because to hear the names of numbers, I am telling them to jump or hop to the number when I'm set. This is an easy outdoor activity with lot of fun and learning. Secondly, I am introducing numerical value by number tunnels. I am giving some balls for toddlers and tell them a number to put their balls in. Third one is also introducing numerical value by modeling clay. I am giving them modeling clay and ask them to make some object according to the numbers. Fourthly, I am present numerical symbols. I am taking number line for this. I help them to hang the numbers by numerical order. Fifth activity for number is tracing the number by car. The kids can learn a lot while playing with the shapes road tracks. Lastly, I am doing writing numerical codes. I am letting them write with chalks on the floor or in the carton. This is how I engage my students in number. Hi everyone. Shall we count 1 to 10? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now show me your hands. Good. Now you have to show your fingers like me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Now you have to take both your hands like me. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Both have hands 10 fingers. Now I'm saying a poem. You have to listen it first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let it go again. Why did you let it go? Because it bit my finger so. Which finger did it bite? A little finger on my right. Now you have to repeat that poem with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let it go again. Why did you let it go? Because it bit my finger so. Which finger did it bite? A little finger on my right. Okay, now I'm giving you an activity. You have to color these numbers with different colors. Thank you.
Eighth concept is measure in mathematical concept. Ascertain the size, amount or degree of something by using an instrument or device marked in standard units. Different methods of measures related to measure activities. These are mind class activities. These are my materials. The first activity is weighting. I'm talking about scale and talking which side is heavier and which side is light. What will happen when it's heavier? Which side goes up? Like that way. My second activity is capacity. I'm giving some color water and different bottles and jars and ask them which has more and which has less and asking how many cups holding a jar. My third activity is length. I'm giving a ruler to measure the desk, chair and books and ask them to measure who is taller and who is shorter by measuring meter ruler on the wall. My fourth activity is time. I teach them time with my clock and teach them their daily routine by this picture. My last activity is measure in currency. I'm doing this activity when we having our kids fair. I'm talking them about color, size and coin shapes also. How do you feel when you touch them like that way I'm asking? But they are taking piece of stones, piece of leaves, piece of papers instead of money when they playing in playhouse. This is how I engage my students. Hi everyone. I have three glasses here. So first of all, I'm going to pour the water in the first container. Can you see the water in it? This container is full. When the water is still in the brim or to the top of the container, it is full. It is full. Now I'm going to put water into either container. So can you see the water in this container? I have filled the water till here. This glass is half filled with water because the water is still here. So this glass is half filled with water. Can you see something in this container? So this container is empty. This container is empty. So when the water is still in the brim or top of the container, it is full. It is full. And when the water is here, so the container is half filled with water. The container is half filled with water. And where there is no water in the container, it is empty. It is empty. So this is full, this one is half, and this one is empty. So let's do an activity. You have to order these cups full to empty, like this. Thank you. Ninth one is relations in mathematical concept. The way in which two or more people or things which are connected a thing's effect on or relevance to another. Different methods of relations related to relations activities. These are mind class activities. These are my materials. First we doing relations with belonging to the same category. I am giving them some pattern in here with shapes like this. My second activity is about similarity of objects. I am giving them some stones and different colors or in different size to pick up the similarity. My third activity is about possession. I'm taking them to a farm and talk about relations in animals as hen and chick. Fourth activity about comparisons. I'm giving building blocks to make some building and make some different size of skyscrapers. So I teach them about short and tall from this activity. This is how I engage my students. Hi everyone. Let me introduce my family. My family. My family. It is me. 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 He is my father. She is my mother. They are my parents. Father, dad. Mother, mom. Parents, parents. He is my brother. Brother, brother. She is my grandmother. He is my grandfather. They are my grandparents. Grandmother, granny. Grandfather, grandpa. Grandparents, grandparents. This is my family. Now you have to introduce your family after pasting your photos in the tree. Thank you. Symmetry is the last concept in mathematical concept, as it is something that we find when a shape or an object is the exact same on two sides. It is symmetric. These are my class activities. These are my materials for activities. First we're doing symmetric with paper shapes. First I'm giving some shapes as circle, square, rectangle and ask them how to fold them. How can we take a symmetric line by folding these shapes? Second activity is symmetric with modeling clay. I'm giving some half shapes to fold the opposite shape with modeling clay, as this activity develops fine motor skills. Third activity is symmetric with ink and leaves. Kids love working with colors. I'm giving them some different color of ink and put some folded paper and have look of them like this. Children likes to be in nature. I'm giving some leaves and a paper with symmetric line and paste them on both sides. This is how I engage my students for symmetry.
Hi everyone. Now we talk about symmetry, as it is something that we find when a shape or an object is the exact same on two sides. We can find out if a shape or an object has symmetry by folding it in half. If you fold an object or a shape in half and it is the same on both sides, that means that it has symmetry.
So I brought a few pictures along to help you today. So the first time I show you is a beautiful butterfly. Now I'm going to ask you, is this symmetrical? You need to think to yourself, "Hmm, teacher is asking me if it is symmetrical. I know that. Teacher said that if something is symmetrical, it has to be the same on both sides. And if I fold it in half and it is same, that means it's symmetrical. So I unfold it here and we can see that both sides look exactly the same. They are like twins. I'm going to draw a line right on the part where I fold it to show you that they are both the same size. So I am going to make the line where I fold it. I made this straight line and this line is actually called our line of symmetry. And our line of symmetry tells us and helps us to see if it is same on both sides. To see if it's the same on both sides. And we can see equal sides, they look like twins. So this butterfly is symmetrical now. Let's talk about another shape. I have brought along also this little shape. Here it is, a pink heart. So what we have here is our heart. If something is a symmetrical, it has to be the same on both sides. So I'm going to fold this heart a little differently. I'm going to fold my heart just like this way. One side kind of looks like a triangle. Then if I turn it over this side, it has half circle. So are both of those sides the same? Are symmetrical? No, but I think we could try and find it once more to see if it is symmetrical in a different way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try folding our heart this way. That might turn out different. So are both of those sides the same? Are the symmetrical? No, but I think we could try and fold it once more to see if it is symmetrical in a different way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try folding our heart this way. That might turn out different. So now we have one side that look like this of the heart and I flip it over the other and looks like this. Do they look more alike now? So you can see the both sides are matching. Both sides are exactly the same. So they are symmetrical. When we find these other symmetrical, so we are going to draw our line of symmetry. Just like last time on our butterfly. So I will draw the line of the symmetry in brown color again. So now we have the line of symmetry that shows us this side is same as this side. Perfect. So I am giving you a challenge now. What you have to do is you have to match the relevant part of the picture. When you finished your task, it will show you like this way. Thank you.
Conclusionally, math is an important part of learning for children in the early years because it provides vital life skills. They will help children problem solve, measure, and develop their own spatial awareness and teach them how to use and understand shapes. Thank you.